Good evening, everybody. We are going to be walking around New York City tonight after the crazy snowstorm. Hold on, let me get my bag here. Hold on one second. Okay, we should be good. Hey, NMB 045, Sally, Otto, Jason is here, Maya is here. What is up, everybody? Sanjeev says, good evening, Tom, and stay safe. Thank you, Sanjeev. Appreciate you very much. It is a cold one out tonight, so I do have gloves on, so I may not be able to scroll through the comment section as I usually do. Minraj is here. Fascinating says, hi, Tom. Juan says, good evening, Tom. What's up, Bidzita Lopez? Hope everybody is doing well. Crazy week on Wall Street, so it'll be nice to sort of take a little bit of a break from the market action. It is Saturday. Obviously, financial markets were closed. Huge week of earnings. We had Atlassian, ServiceNow, Apple. So I think tonight's going to be pretty laid back and easy as we walk around Manhattan, check out the snowstorm, and take a little bit of a break from all the financial craziness that's been going on. Hey, Matthew P. Savvy, Lady O is here, Vinny Castellano, the one and only Ruby says, hey, I didn't think you'd be out today. Yeah, I didn't think so either, because for those of you who don't know, the Long Island Railroad is completely shut down. There are no trains, which is kind of crazy. Jay says, hey, Tom, how's it going? Wow, you got 23 inches in Rhode Island. That's crazy. Yeah, Tejadas' crazy storm earlier today. Good to see you, Ruby. Good to see you, Lady O. Two Wheel Pines, Michelle McGraw. What is up, everybody? Turkle is here. This is very nice. Mona D says, happy Saturday, Tom, everybody. So we don't have the mic again today, so we're just going to have to bear with the wind noise. Yeah, Michelle McGraw says, I really wasn't expecting you to be out tonight. Pretty nice surprise. You know, it's definitely a lot colder than yesterday, for sure. SoHo 401 says the whole Northeast corridor is shut down. Lady O says, how much snow did you get on Long Island? So Lady O, I can guarantee we got way more snow than this on the island. Because just to give you an idea, when I left my place on Long Island, probably around, I don't know, I want to say like maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, I forget. It was still snowing like crazy, but in the city, it wasn't snowing at all. So I think Long Island actually got the most of it, surprisingly. Susan Ingalls says, Tom, it's still very windy. That it is. Yeah, Lady O says, Manhattan really never gets that much. Yeah, Long Island definitely got the brunt of it, for sure. As we are here at the Union Square Cube. I mean, honestly, looking from here, in Manhattan, it only looks like we got maybe 8 inches at that, maybe. So not too big of a deal, but places on Long Island, especially the eastern end, if you think about Nassau, Suffolk County, more so Suffolk County has really, really gotten hammered. Susan Ingalls is here. What's up, Susan? War Walker says, how'd you get to the city? Are you staying in the Big Apple tonight? War Walker, I am. So I am going to stay overnight in the city. I'm not going to be traveling back to Long Island. I don't even think I can. I think the Long Island Railroad is still shut down. As crazy as that seems, it's really not even that bad in my eyes. Hey, Mr. Fine Arts is big difference from Miami. Indeed it is. What's up, Mets fan? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, you know, thank God the city didn't get it too bad. If you could see, the streets are pretty much all clear. Carolina Tom says, happy Saturday, Tom. What is up, Carolina Tom? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Two Wheel Pines says, why is it shut down? So usually if Long Island gets over 10 inches of snow, the LIRR trains will not run because they cannot run in anything over 10 inches of snow. But they do run the trains without passengers just so they can clear all of the snow and the ice from the tracks. R2D2 is here, says hi. What's up, R2D2? Good to see you. So we are walking in the NoHo area. We're very close to NYU, Washington Square Park. But War Walker, what's the temperature like in Miami? I heard from a lot of my neighbors it's gonna get down to 35 degrees tonight in Miami, which is kind of crazy. I guess we'll have the lizards falling from the sky. Mike C says, hope your meetings that kept you in the city are fruitful. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, Mike C. Solo 401 says, we got hit hard in Rhode Island, but almost no power outages. That's good. Eastern Mass has thousands of power. Ooh, and without heat, that's no good. Bombi Rivera says, good evening. What's up? 48 says, good evening. Hope you are well. So 48 is joining us from New Zealand. Awesome place. Hope everything is going well in New Zealand. So I'll give you guys a good look at the street. Hey, Marty Lewis says, hi Tom, I haven't been out today in the city, but it's so cold I have a bad knee and use a cane. Too slippery, maybe it'll go out tomorrow. Yeah, Marty Lewis, I would take it easy this weekend. You know, if you look at, just take a look at some of the sidewalks here. It's still a bit slippery, so I would just take it easy. Hey, Daniel G is here from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Sunshine after rain, good to see you. Hey, Carolina Tom, thank you. Yes, we did hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel, so very appreciative. Thank you everybody for joining each night. Thank you, Carolina Tom. Horatio Snipes to stay warm. Oh, go to Grand Central. Maybe we'll go to Grand Central tonight. It's possible. Wow, Daniel G says it's 8 degrees Celsius. You must be freezing. It's definitely colder than yesterday. Definitely colder than yesterday, which may be a big concern because even though the roads are plowed, you know, all the melted snow in the water is probably going to freeze on the roads tonight. So definitely be cautious, be careful when you're driving. Hunter Butler's here, says, hello Tom. Vinny Castellano says, hope you have your gloves. I do. I finally have gloves tonight. Isn't that a riot? Isn't that crazy? Would you ever thought you would see me with gloves on? I'm so glad I finally got the gloves. Hey, Art says, hello Tom. Enjoying the video so far. Love New York City and stay warm. Thank you, Art. So this is why I love this neighborhood. Check out this guy's apartment. Down here, there's a lot of loft apartments, so your entire apartment is a whole floor in this building. Look at how amazing that looks. I would love to have an apartment like that. I'll keep walking so we can see it. But essentially, you walk right in here, and each floor is its own apartment. Really, really cool, really unique, and very classic to New York City. Hey MB, good to see you. Hope you're well. I see Edson says, hi Tom, what's up bro? Are you enjoying the snow? Not really a big snow fan, but I guess once a year it's actually kind of enjoyable to check it out. I definitely will say I'd much rather be in Miami, but then again it's pretty cold there too. But at least we didn't get as much as they were expecting. It's probably only about 8 inches here. Hey, Melee is here. This is snow. Hi, Tom. What's up, Melee? Hope you're well. Ken Kramer's here. What's up, Ken? So, in my opinion, the worst thing about the snowstorms in the city is about 4 or 5 days after the snowstorms, because if you see all this snow on the ground, this is all going to melt and it's going to create ice water puddles here. So whenever you try to cross the street, it's going to be a big nightmare, and you have to be like a long jumper just to cross the street. So that should be fun. Hey, Gerald Covey, good to see you. Thank you, Gerald, for everything. Hope you're well. Hope you're staying warm. To our pal Gerald. Let me just cross the street. Hey, Gregory Bloom says, what's up? Talvish says, hey man, how are you? What's up, Talvish? Happy Saturday. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. James Tiger says, hello. Be in Miami next week near 80 degrees. Ooh, that's going to be nice. So I'm probably going to head back to Miami. I don't know, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday night, depending on sort of how some of these meetings go. Yeah, 48 says, don't slip, Tom. King says, hey, how's it going? It's going really good. Good to see you, War Walker. James Tiger. Aaron Prill says, good evening, Tom and everybody. What's up, Aaron? Hope you're well. Hey, NNB045, thank you so much for the $25 donation. Very much appreciated. Very, very kind of you. To our pal NNB045 over there in Canada. Hunter Butler says, I wanted to go for a walk, but not really excited about all the snow. That's true. Valentine is here, says, happy Saturday, Tom. Stay safe and warm. Thank you very much. Jonathan Francis, hey buddy, looks like Chevron killed it this year. Good to see you, Jonathan Francis. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. Lionel says, what's up, Tom? What's up, Lionel? I love New York, stay warm, family. Hey, thank you. You too, Lionel. Dino says, what's up, gamers? Cosmo says, wow, Tom, how'd you make it in Manhattan? I thought LIRR was suspended. Yeah, LIRR is suspended. So there's no Long Island Railroad trains at all that are running. Oh, look at this street in SoHo here. Completely, I guess you could call it NoHo. This one's not plowed at all. But Cosmo, I'm going to stay in the city tonight. I'm not going to go back to the island, obviously. Hey, Marshall says, hey, Tom, what's up from Halifax, Nova Scotia? Very cool. You guys must get a ton of stuff there, Nova Scotia. Ton of snow. R2D2 says, what's the topic for tonight? So usually on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, we don't have any specific topics in relation to the market. We just sort of walk around and sort of talk about whatever. But I want to put I need to adjust my glove, so hold on. Sorry about that, everybody. Should be good now. Hey, Sunshine New York says, hello, Tom. Good to see you out. Surprised you made it. So I may not be able to read all the comments tonight, everybody, because I do have gloves on. NNB045 says, I hear that plow. Yeah, I mean, I think sanitation does a pretty good job here. But, yeah, they probably get more snow in Boston, so they're probably used to it. Steve says, what's your opinion on semiconductor ETFs? I mean, I think if you want exposure to the semiconductor space and you're not sure about which specific individual stock you want to buy, I think, you know, an ETF to diversify yourself, to get exposure to a broad-based sort of pick of the litter, so to speak, of the semiconductor stocks, I think that's fine. You really just have to watch the expense ratios on a lot of these ETFs, because you really want to cut down on all those fees that you pay. NC says, oh wow, the show is on a weekend too. Indeed we are. What's up, NC? Gerald says, hey Tom, are you wearing good snow boots? I'm not wearing good snow boots, but I'm actually really, really warm. I have a nice jacket on, hat. My hood is up, my gloves are on. And we're ready to go. We're ready to rock. Turtle says, when I lived in Sweden, the mofos drove on top of the snow. Yeah, I mean, people are used to it. I mean, New Yorkers are used to the snow, but not nearly as much as, you know, the Canadians or something like that. We tend to overreact about it a little bit, for sure. Vax says, the glaciers look nice. Hey, what's up, Zilch? Good to see you. We always pass by this truck. It seems like it's just parked here. Jonathan Francis, 6 masks. What's up, Jonathan? Hope you're well. Turco, good to see you. Rob. Good to see you, Rob DeCaro. Hey, Clark says cold in Orlando too. Yeah, Clark, I heard it was going to be like, you know, almost, what do you call it? Maybe 35, 40 degrees in some parts of Florida tonight. Kind of crazy, uncharacteristic for sure. And the rumor is, you know, if it gets cold enough down there, the iguanas will start falling from the trees. So that should be a pretty interesting sight to see for sure. Hey, Horatio Snipes is probably an Airbnb. I'm gonna stay with one of my buddies. Fred says, anti-cop town, you're not welcomed in Washington State, stay out. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, Lady O says poor iguanas. Yeah, sunshine after rain. Some people, what they'll do is they'll actually pick up the iguanas and start putting them in like garbage cans. And then when it gets warm out again, you have hundreds of iguanas, you know, rattling around in the garbage cans. It's kind of crazy. NC says, I used to live in Orlando, so many small lizards everywhere, but I mostly only ever saw geckos, not iguanas. So near where I live in North Miami Beach, we have both. We have a lot of the geckos as well as the iguanas. Hey, British Greg, good to see you. Says, is anybody in the chat Canadian? If so, I have a question about the Ottawa Freedom Parade. Yeah, I think we have a ton of Canadians in the chat. So please feel free. Hey, Razzle Dazzle 786, our good friend, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Razzle Dazzle says, congrats on 10K. Thank you, Razzle Dazzle, for being here. And Razzle Dazzle is actually an MRI technologist that is going to be moving to New York City very soon. So that's awesome. Welcome back to the city. Judy D is here. What's up, Judy? Says, yes, that's true. I heard on the news this evening. Hi, Tom. How are you? Doing good, Judy. Bamboom Burglar says it's 40 degrees in Mississippi where I am. Enjoying the show. Ah, very cool. I've never been to Mississippi. I'd love to go though. Love to go to Mississippi. NMB045 says, British Grey, I'm Canadian. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that stuff online about the, what is it called? The NMB045, the trucker protest. See, this is what is the worst part about walking in the snow in New York City. In a couple days when the weather gets warm again, this is going to be a big ice puddle. Donato says, hi from Italy, North Italy. Cheers. Awesome. Hope you're well in Italy. LWSI says, what's up, Tom? Good evening. Let's see the boots. Ooh, no boots. I don't have any boots on today. But here we are on Mulberry Street and East Houston. Steve says, Tom, it's the Freedom Rally in Ottawa, Canada. Yeah, I mean, I was reading an article today in the Wall Street Journal that they actually had to remove Trudeau. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Trudeau? Is it Trudeau or Trudeau? I think it's Trudeau. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I think he had to leave to another place for his safety or something like that. I don't know. I read like a brief article where they said they removed, or he just moved to another province perhaps, because it's supposed to be a big demonstration. Okay, NMB045 says it's called the Freedom Rally in Canada. Dozens of trucks honking at the Parliament. Hey, Fresh Start is here. Says, hi, Tom. How are you? I'm doing really good, Fresh Start. A little bit cold, but it is a beautiful night. Beautiful night here. Hey, Durman says, oh, wow, look at that. Where to tonight? So we're going to be walking around the SoHo, NoHo, as well as Little Italy area tonight, and then headed back up to the Moynihan train station. Leonard King says, do you carry the pocket warmers? So I don't, unfortunately. I probably should. That's actually a pretty good idea. But tonight I did not. Ken Kramer says, what's your thoughts on Harry Dent predicting 80% drop in the market by March? He's been wrong for a lot of years. Yeah, I mean, Harry Dent is one of those guys that, you know, always tries to get a rise and tries to predict the same thing. You know, I just think it's another one of those, you know, headlines that's going to get a lot of clicks, right? I mean, in my experience, for somebody to say, oh, in March, the market's going to drop 80%, I think it's kind of nonsense. I think it's very, very difficult to predict something like that. And I personally do not think that will happen, in my view. Hey, Fresh Starts, it's Tom. Can we see the Freedom Tower? We can. I'll show you the Freedom Tower in just a minute here. When we make a right by this Whole Foods, if we walk down a little bit, you'll actually be able to see it from the street. So we'll definitely check it out. Ken Kramer says, I agree. Yeah, I mean, Ken Kramer, if you really think about it, though, you know, people talking about an 80% correction. I mean, if you look at a lot of the individual stocks, a lot of the individual stocks are already down, you know, 60, 70, 80%. Let's see. Michael Chin says, if you yell fire enough, some people will believe you. Hey, Thiago is here. Says, good evening, everybody. Good to see you. Turkle says, I mean, real interest rates are still negative 7%. Yeah, I mean, and look, you know, we heard from the Federal Reserve at the FOMC meeting, and it's really nothing new, right? It's really nothing new. The Fed just said, look, we're not going to, they didn't raise interest rates, which everybody sort of knew that they weren't going to raise rates. But they said, we are on target to completely stopping or ending our asset purchases by March. And then in March of 2022, which is coming up pretty soon here, they should raise interest rates at least once. But I really don't think that's going to do anything to sort of, let's just say, help, you know, taper off inflation. I think it's more of a sort of a publicity stunt, so to speak, for lack of better words. Thomas's current temp. I'm not sure the exact current temp, Thomas, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say it's about 20 degrees out. Hey, Lena Sandoval's here. Says, hello, Tom, everybody. What's up, Lena Sandoval? Jonathan says, the old Broome Street Bar and Grill. I see photos from around New York joining us. Good to see your photos. Oh, wow, 17 degrees. Yeah, I mean, maybe with the wind chill, it definitely does feel like 17 degrees. Hey, Zilch, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Appreciate it. It says, I want pizza. Hey, Dean M is here. Says, Tom, get out of there. Got to come back to New York. Got to come back to Miami. Yeah, Dean, so I should be back pretty soon. Should be back pretty soon there. I just have a very important meeting on Tuesday with a very big organization. With Zilch, thank you for the... Thank you so much for the donation. But everybody, I may not be able to read everybody's comments tonight because I do have gloves on and it's hard for me to scroll with the gloves. It's almost impossible. So just bear with me here. Montreal says, hello, I'm watching with my husband Sebastian from Tokyo. Love your show. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching. I would love to go to Tokyo when all this craziness dies down. Tokyo seems like an amazing city. All right, let's cross the street here as we head further downtown. Hey, Chris says, hey, Tom, have you been to Francie's Tavern? I have not. So I don't drink alcohol, so very seldom do I ever go to bars or anything, only if I'm taking out clients. So I usually really don't go out to bars and things like that. But is it around here? Is it close? Ryan says, I bet Tom is wearing a pair of Vans. Let's find out. Well, I guess we'll never know. Hey, Dean, thank you so much for the $20 donation, my friend. You're the best, Dean. Says best of luck in the meeting. You got this. Dean, thank you. And maybe next time I'm down in Miami, we'll meet up. Thank you for the support, Dean. Much appreciated, and hope you're staying warm down there in Miami. Fretmaster, I know. Fretmaster says Trump is live on Newsmax in Texas. Better than these dumb Jack A. New Yorker anti-cop a-holes. I understand your frustration, but not everybody in New York is anti-cop. I think that's, a lot of the fake news, mainstream media, Fox News and CNN fake news narrative to say that everybody in New York is anti-cop. I think it's just a way to get people turbocharged up and so angry, right? So, maybe if you visit New York, you're welcome here. We have a lot of people that support the police here, including myself. And thank you for watching the show, and I hope you have a great night. Oh, this dog is beautiful right here. I love the German Shepherds. Hey, Barry Boss is here. What's up, Barry? Vinny Castellano says, love the NYPD. Same here. Yeah, I think a lot of the times if, you watch CNN and Fox News, you're going to get just a very one-sided story, and it makes a lot of people upset, which I think is really disingenuous. I hate when the media tries to get a rise out of people. But anyway, I digress. Oh, this is cool. I like looking at the graffiti here. Hey, Barry Bros. Hey, how you doing, buddy? God bless you. Hope everything's well. Hey, thank you. Hope you're well, too. Fresh Starts is Tom. Can we see the H&M building tonight? We will, but we're a little bit far away from it now. Yeah, Dean M says media needs to stop polarizing and unite to accomplish goals. Agreed. Hey, Clark, thank you so much for the $2 donation, Clark. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Fred says that's bull crap. The video's all over YouTube. People stand around with their phones and watch the NYPD get shot at. Well, that's not true. That's definitely not true. And welcome to Voice Them here. Betsy says, hello from England. What time is it and where are you? So I think it's probably around, 8:30 at night? And we are very close to the Bowery here. Walking through the Bowery to the Lower East Side. On this very frigid, cold night in New York. But I think by and large, sanitation did a pretty good job of cleaning things up. It always takes them about a day to do it, but usually the main streets are pretty good right now. Photos from around New York says 9 p.m. Time flies. Yeah, very rarely do we stream from down here, but every once in a while I like to come out and take a look. NMB045 says, Tom, did you take a screenshot of that Harvard grad I mentioned yesterday? I think I did, NMB045, but could you send that to me in an email? Because usually when I have it in my email, I write it down as an action item and then I'll investigate further. But I am very intrigued by that for sure. Fire Lily says, I'm doing well, Tony. Thank you for asking. Kyle says it's 9:08 where I am in Massachusetts. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, cool on 516 is not much snow. You were lucky. Well, on Long Island, I think we got a little bit more. We probably got well over a foot, I'd say, on the island. Tony Cortez says good cold in Bakersfield, California. I mean, even though it's under 20 degrees, and I mean, it feels really cold here, but I don't know how people do it living in Canada, where it's consistently well under, 0 degrees Fahrenheit in the negatives. I don't understand how they do it. I give them a lot of credit. Hey, Mark Davis is here. What's up, Mark? So Mark Davis is our medical marijuana expert on the channel from Toronto. Mark, what's the temperatures like in Toronto? It's pretty cold here. It's probably about 18 degrees. Thank you for stopping by, Mark. Hey, yeah, Barry Bros, you're right. Says, Tom, better get yourself a hot chocolate. It's cold out there. I had one today. Hey, Chris Hansen says, kudos to Canadians. Agreed. Chris says, hey, Tom, they have any of the Art Deco diners here in Manhattan? I think there's a couple. Crazy says, consistently, you do know we have summer in Canada. No, I know that, but I'm talking about in the winter, right? So usually in the winter, if you come to New York, very rarely do we have temperatures below 20 degrees. Very rare. But in Canada, in the winter, I'm assuming you guys have temperatures in the 20s almost every day in the winter. Kyle G says it will be below freezing on the whole East Coast tonight from Florida to Maine. Whew. Jennifer says it's cold in Florida as well, but nothing like this. Wow, NMB 045 says, Tom, it's 3 degrees here in Montreal right now. Igor says, are you near NYU? Relatively near NYU. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a walk through there. JT67 says, mid-30s in West Palm Beach, Florida tonight. Love West Palm. Karina says, hello from Brazil. What's up, Karina? Good to see everybody. All right. Elizabeth Street. Fire Lily says, I love summer. Same here. It's definitely going to be a change when I go back to Miami, Florida in a few days here. It's definitely going to be an extreme temperature change. Let's just say that. Hey, Cynthia says hello from the Lower East Side. Cynthia, awesome. We're very close to the Lower East Side. We were just walking down the Bowery. Hope you're staying warm tonight. Cynthia from the Lower East Side. So we're actually going to be able to walk past one of my favorite Egyptian restaurants in the city. It's called Zuba. Very good restaurant. Hey, Diane says, we have a frost alert in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Dean, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Says, you'll have to take us to Walkertown on West 18th Street in Chelsea soon. My grandmother's condo was there. Place is amazing. Few blocks south of the Garden. Hey, thank you, Dean. Appreciate the donations and the support to our pal Dean. Thank you so much. Walker Tower, 18th Street in Chelsea. We'll check that out. Let me take a screenshot of that. 18th Street, Chelsea. Walker Tower, 18th Street, Chelsea. Very cool. You know, you must have a great view of the Empire State Building from there too. Because I remember there's a soccer field very close, well, I think a couple blocks away from there. And we always used to have an amazing view of the Empire State Building when we were playing. Hey, Benjamin is here. This is frost alert in Orlando. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a very good Egyptian restaurant here. It's called Zuba. And if you guys remember on the streams back in the summer, we would always go here almost every night. You know, since we're close to Little Italy, I think we'll take a walk around there too. Hey, Joel says wind chill advisory here in Miami. Ooh, stay warm, Joel. Hey, Tatiana is here, says hello. What's going on, Chris? Says, hey, Tom, how cold is it down there? It's right about 19 degrees, 18, 19. Hey, my favorite walks is watching from Indonesia. Welcome, everybody from Indonesia. So here we are. This is one of my favorite places. If you ever visit New York City and you want some Egyptian food, this place is the place to go to. Right here, Zuba. And in the summer, this place is so fun to go to because everybody's eating outside. This place is fantastic here. Hey, Durman says, Tom, I really wish I was in New York City today with the snow. Living in SoCal, we don't get snow. What's up, Durman? Animal DL says, hi, Tom, it's freezing here as well. John Kelly says it stopped snowing. That it did, thank God. Barry Bros says, hey, you need to come to the Bronx, man. Mark Davis says, Tom, I thought you would be keeping indoors tonight. Kudos to you for being out with us. No problem, Mark. Good to see you as always. Good to see Horatio Snipes. Watts says, it snowed in Georgia. Very cool. Heather Curtis has just subscribed. Hi from Tennessee. What's up, Heather? Thank you for joining. Heather, we have a lot of viewers from Tennessee. Penelope is one of the viewers we have here for a long time. She's from Tennessee and a couple others. But once again, everybody, it's going to be hard for me to read all the comments tonight because I am unable to scroll through the comments because I have gloves on. So just keep that in mind, but I'll try to do my best as we pass Zuba here. SDK says, I'm from Louisiana and I love these videos. I've never been to New York. Well, you gotta visit. You gotta visit New York. Dean M says, when are you headed south next? Well, I should probably be, it depends on how Tuesday goes, but I should be back in Miami by the end of the week. Hey, Wanda says, stay safe from Boston, Massachusetts. Joseph says, what is on your feet? Just regular shoes. Cruz says, thank you for doing this. I love your videos. Thank you. Appreciate it. So you know what? We're going to take a quick walk through Little Italy because I believe Little Italy is going to look really, really cool with all the snow. And I want you guys to see it. Even, you know what? We'll take a walk through Little Italy as well as Chinatown because those two alone with all the lights are going to look great in the snow. We'll check it out. Emmanuel Reyes says hello from North Carolina. Good to see you, Emmanuel. Hope you're well. Heard great things about the Carolinas. Cosmo Scary is here. What's up, Cosmo? Emmanuel says hello from North Carolina. Hello. Good to see you. Michael F says good evening. What's up, Michael? I see Cosmo Scary. Sunshine After Rain says, Tom, I really like Little Italy in Chinatown. Same here. All right, so we're here. We made it. This is Little Italy. Here, I'll show you guys. Stephanie says, beautiful video. Thank you, Stephanie. Frankenstein says, hello, New York. Good to see you. Marisa Fab says, greetings from Riverdale in the Bronx. Love that area up there in the Bronx. Tanya S says, hey, Tom, how's it going tonight? It's going good, Tanya. We're just taking a walk around the city after the snow. It's actually pretty nice, not bad. Ooh, this place looks so warm in here as I'm out here freezing. Check this place out. Wow. Daddy Boggs, 25 in Curtis County, Florida. Sunny side to Tom, you could probably cross-country ski in Manhattan. You're probably right. You probably could. Alicia says, love your videos. Thank you. Jackie is here. Says, hello from Niagara Falls, Canada. Good to see you, Jackie. Sign says hi, good to see you. So this is all the outdoor dining setup here. Diego says saludos. What's up, Diego? We're walking Little Italy tonight. Igor says I grew up in the meatpacking district. Very cool, Igor. That's awesome. Hey, I am Philly says, hello, Tom. Greetings from the Hudson Valley. Awesome. Love the Hudson Valley. Hey, Brian T. Good to see you. Hope you're well, Brian T. It is a cold one out tonight. It's so hard for me to read the comments because my screen is actually fogging up. Hey, hello from Trinidad. Mark Davis is here. Devon Avery says, greetings from Smithfield, Virginia. Welcome, Smithfield, Virginia. Hope you guys are well over there. Hey, Maria Fabs, I hope you're dressed warm tonight. That we are. We are dressed warm. Got my hat on, gloves, all the 9 yards. Hey, hello from Russia. We have a lot of Russian viewers. Good to see everybody from Russia tonight. Hope you're all well. So let's head back up. We're gonna walk back up to 34th Street near the Moynihan train station. Very slippery, you gotta watch out. Yeah, I have a feeling all this snow is gonna melt and then refreeze, which is the worst. Hey, I see a lot of people from Buffalo, New York. What's up, everybody from Buffalo? Hope you're well. Cody says hello from Buffalo, too. A lot of people in Buffalo. Well, you guys get hit with snow all the time. So this is nothing new for you guys. Buffalo, New York is near Niagara Falls. Beautiful place. But you guys definitely do get hit with snow. Hey, Joe Hernandez says, hello, Tom. Too cold to be out. Yeah, Joe, it is definitely freezing out tonight. But we are dressed warm, so we should be good. Aaron says, hey, Tom, also from Buffalo. Hey, Mark says, hi, Tom, from Nashville, Tennessee. What is up? Everybody from Nashville, Tennessee. Apologize, I won't be able to read everybody's full comments tonight because I cannot scroll because I do have gloves on. Hey, Pablo's here. Says that's a lot of snow. You know, Pablo, we actually got kind of lucky here. We didn't get too much. We really didn't get too much. The good thing is the city didn't get much, but Long Island, Nassau, Suffolk County really got the most. Hey, Matt says hello from Poughkeepsie, New York. Hey, Latha here says please watch your step. What is going on? Edwin says hello from the Netherlands. Angelina says hi from Dallas. What's up, everybody from Dallas? I think I may have to put slow mode on the chat. I'm not sure how to do that, but maybe we'll do that in another chat or another stream. Hey, Michelle, greetings from Tucson. What's up, Michelle? Tucson, Arizona. Beautiful weather there. But it does tend to be a lot of dry heat in a lot of places in Arizona. Man, those guys didn't even have jackets on. I don't know how they're doing it out here. Hello from Morocco. Hey, Frankenstein. Good to see you. Sunshine After Rain is our good moderator. Hopefully you're staying warm tonight. Sunshine After Rain. Hey, Cody says you have a voice for radio. Thank you for the kind words, Cody. Hope you're enjoying the stream tonight. Hey, San Miguel says good evening, Tom. MR2 is here. Good to see you. So Cosmo, how did you make out today? Did you have to shovel out in your neighborhood, or what's going on over there? Hey, Kim Toy says, hello, Tom, I'm back. The Deem says, what's up in Albany? Any snow, but 6 degrees and wind. Whew, brutal. So I always say, you know, it's really not the snow that annoys me. The thing that gets to me is the wind. If it's windy, I definitely got to stay home. Cosmo says, I went to Midtown Central Park in Chinatown to shoot a video. Very cool. Yeah, everybody, if you want to see some very high quality production videos, you got to check out Cosmo Scary. Very talented in his production value. Hey, Teller Truth says, hello from Georgia. Good to see you. The Real Me says, sympathy from Georgia. Thank you. Hey, Syracuse, New York, and below 0 again tonight. What's going on? Douglas is from Florida, most of the time 80. CBA says, envy for a walk so calm without feeling about bad thing. From Argentina. What's going on? Hey, Doctor says hello from Brazil. Elsa's here. John. Hey, Emily Rosales is here again. What's up, Emily? From Texas. Hope you're well. Yeah, so everybody, on the weekends, we usually don't have a specific topic to talk about, but, you know, it was a crazy week this week on Wall Street. We had ServiceNow, Atlassian, Apple, all reporting earnings, as well as Microsoft. Numbers came in really good, better than expected. We pretty much had beats across the board. Atlassian is an Australian software company. CEO is Michael Cannon-Brookes. They reported a blowout quarter. Stock was up 10%. I'm long Common pretty much since IPO. ServiceNow, another great quarter with Bill McDermott as the CEO, former SAP. So a lot of the tech heavyweights are still continuing to produce unbelievable results amid this stock market sell-off. So good news on that front, but we still have to watch for a follow-through day. I did send everybody the Behind the Street newsletter. So please check your email. And if you'd like to sign up for a free financial newsletter, if you click the first link in the description, it will take you to the Behind the Street newsletter link and you can sign up for free. Pablo says, I used ServiceNow once, but can't remember. Hey, Christopher says, from Maine, we had over a foot of snow already. Jeez. Well, stay safe. Hey, Jay Siller is here. What's going on? Good to see you. San Miguel, good to see you. Phone Hunter says one time. Mario says, how's it going? It's going really good. We're going to be walking back up from SoHo, sort of NYU area, New York University. We're going to be walking up to the Moynihan train station, Pennsylvania Station, 34th Street near Madison Square Garden. Hey, Roy S is here, says 1,600 people watching. That's insane. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Hey, Kimmy Girl says hello from Australia. Hey, Jan says hi from Montreal. I subscribed yesterday. What's up, Jan? Good to see you. Yeah, I remember you from yesterday. We were walking Little Italy. Good to see you, Jan. Francisco GM says hi, everybody from Chile. What's up, Francisco? Good to see you. Daw for God says hello from Indiana. We have a big snowstorm coming too. Ice Champagne says that alley looks sketchy. JV says, what is the cross section? So this is East Houston, SoHo. But the worst thing, and I think I said this already, but the worst thing about snowstorms in New York is once it warms up, all of this becomes a big mess. An icy puddle, nasty, you have to walk over it, and your shoes get soaking wet. Every single street corner in New York turns to an icy water puddle that is definitely no fun to walk in. Justin says go right on Houston. So we actually did. We were walking right on Houston before. We have to head back up to 34th Street. Vladimir S says hello from Pennsylvania. Welcome. Chris Mills is here. Jason says my newborn doesn't want to sleep. Hey, Chris says howdy. Glad you made it through. It's sunny and 73 today in Arizona. What's up, Chris? So this is one of the best coffee shops in New York City. It's called Gasoline Alley Coffee. And they close today at 4 p.m. Hey, Mario says, I lived in Jersey and spent over 3 hours shoveling. Hey, I see Joey in the chat. What's up, Joey? So everybody, speaking of coffee, Joey is one of our viewers on the channel. Has been here for a long, long time. Him and his family actually own a local coffee company right here in the New York tri-state area. So feel free. I think one of the moderators could drop a link to his coffee company, but really, really cool stuff. Joey actually sent me a package of coffees to try, and I love it. Really good stuff. See, this one's already starting to turn into a water puddle here. Hey, Tug says hello from Georgia. What's up, Tug? Good to see you, Chris. Yeah, Joey says the New York City Winter Olympics begin when you cross in. Somebody says this definitely is in Midtown. Yeah, this is in Midtown, but we're actually going to be spending the vast majority of the stream in Midtown Manhattan. But right now we are walking up from NoHo, SoHo area. And we're actually going to pass New York University, NYU, near the Stern Building. And I always like walking past NYU Stern's Business School because they have a very notable professor called Professor DeModern, and he's considered the Dean of Valuation. So he always makes appearances on CNBC and the like. So if anybody's interested and you really want to learn how to, do a deep dive in securities analysis, how to build a discounted cash flow model, if you check out Professor DeModern, he posts a lot of his material online for free. And you'll get a really good education for free because he posts a lot of his NYU lectures on his YouTube channel, which is a pretty good resource. Hey, Horatio Snipes is here. What's up, Horatio? Good to see you. Former John Jay alumni as well. All right, let's cross here, and then we'll make a left. Let's see. Hey, Jerry says hello from Canada. What's up, Jerry? Santana Adams says hello from Chicago. Love Chicago. Never been. I would love to go. Definitely would like to visit Chicago. Hey, Samantha J is here. What's up, Samantha J? Ah, Layla, this is Little Italy Village here. What's up, Layla? Hope you're staying warm today. Hey, Penelope is joining us. Penelope from Tennessee. Jonathan Francis, you ever get lost? No, I know New York City like the back of my hand by now. McLeus is watching from Miami, Florida. Awesome, I just got a place in North Miami Beach. Hunter says, hey Tom, what's for dinner? What's up, Hunter? Good to see you. Rich McNeils says, greetings from Wisconsin. Awesome. Brian says, hello from Grand Rapids, Michigan. What's up, Brian? Jerry says, hello from Mexico City. We got a big audience tonight from all over the country and all over the world. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream. So I think tomorrow is the big night for football. Is that correct? I'm not a big football fan, but I think tomorrow is the night. Oh, and Tom Brady announced his retirement today. So officially Tom Brady will be retiring from professional football. Definitely respect Tom Brady to be able to play, over 22 years in the NFL. Tom, Super Bowl in a couple weeks. Joey says supposedly the retirement isn't confirmed yet by Brady. They were posting it all over the media today. So maybe it's just some fake news, who knows? Running at Altitude says he hasn't officially announced the retirement just yet. Yeah, Mark Davis says Tom Brady is the GOAT. Man, the wind is picking up, everybody. I apologize for the wind noise. We don't have a mic tonight. Just have to power through. Just have to power through this wind. Whew, I have to duck out of the wind for a second. That is freezing. Oh, Maron. Hey, Brian T. Please don't say that, dude. Mark Davis, Tom. I mean, you are the GOAT, Wall Street. Yeah, isn't that crazy? 22 seasons. Tom Brady has been playing football for almost longer than I've been alive. How crazy is that? That guy Tom Brady has been playing football almost longer than I've been alive. To me, that is just mind-blowing. Hey, Brian says, Tom, what's on the itinerary for tonight? I came in late. So usually on the weekends, Brian, we don't have a specific topic. So for those of you who are new to the channel, we usually either skateboard around New York City or Miami, or walk around New York City or Miami and discuss the financial markets. But we usually take the day off on Saturday and Sunday, just so we don't drive ourselves crazy. Because last week we were really, really busy with earnings. It was a huge week of earnings. But Saturday we usually take the day off and just chill, relax. This is the 8th Street Uptown R and W trains. Hey, BB223. What's going on? Good to see you. Ibrahim Azam from California. What's up, Ibrahim? Ibrahim from Cali. Good to see you. Okay, so if we turn right, there's going to be Astor Place, and it'll take you right to St. Mark's. Really, really fun area. St. Mark's Place. Oh, the wind. Hey, nice guy. This is a great area. See a nice guy. Somebody says Bill Ackman. Yeah, Bill Ackman just started a big position in Netflix again. Okay, we're gonna have to walk another avenue because it's too windy over there. Dina says, are you nervous about subway crimes? I don't really take the subway that much, to be honest. But I think the city does need to do better on it. Got the MTA bus moving through. Ooh, slippery, slippery. Jose says, wow, bro, you don't take a day off. Respect. So we are taking the day off today. Today and tomorrow we're going to take the day off. We're not really going to go in depth on financial topics. We usually take the day off on Saturday and Sunday to just kind of hang out on the stream, get a good exercise in. Hey, Brian T. It's a city is run by liberals. That is why all the crime, says Brian. Hey, Vladimir S., good to see you. Pete says, I wouldn't have thought the city. Justin says, I'm still in New York City. It's like a big college town now. Hey, Arnold, thank you so much for the $2.50. I appreciate it so much, Arnold. Thank you for the donation. You're too kind. Penelope, I see you. What's going on, Penelope? Yeah, I wish I could scroll and read everybody's comments tonight, but once again, I do have gloves on, so I'm not able to scroll and read. So, just bear with me here. Hey, Abdul, see you. What's up, Abdul? Good to see you. Our pal Abdul. Lisa, this is very cold today. Adrian says, what neighborhood is this? Very close to, well, right here at NYU, which is New York University. Hey, Tuck says, what are your favorite places nearby? So, Tuck, I will tell you one of my favorite places of all time. If you ever come to New York City, you got to go to this Italian restaurant called Becco, B-E-C-C-O. One of my favorite spots. Also, if you really like Thai food, you got to go to Sen, S-E-N-N. And Sen is on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. I believe on 81st Street and Amsterdam Avenue. This is Becco, yeah. Great place. I would highly recommend it. Hey, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Miss Brown Eyes. I wish I had some really cold weather here in Cali. Awesome. Thank you for the donation, Miss Brown Eyes. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hey, Tavi C. Ooh, the wind is picking up again. Hunter says, thanks a lot for the streams, Tom. No problem, Hunter. Good to see you. This place looks cool. I think it just opened. I've never seen it before. Soap for you says, looks windy. Sam Miguel says, Tom, on the next financial chat, we should talk about emerging markets. So we will. So I have a stream plan where we're going to be talking about India. I'm expecting a lot of growth out of India over the next 5 years. I think there's going to be a lot of investment opportunities there. A lot. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that for sure. Somebody says overpriced gelato. I've never heard of the place, but supposedly it's good. I think it just opened there. Okay, John Sanchez says, I live near here. Hey, Joshua Lopez says, hey, Tom, how did you get to the city? Saw the LIRR is suspended. Yeah, so the LIRR is completely shut down. So I will be staying over in the city tonight. So I'm not going to be going back to Long Island. Hey, Rexfield, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Oh, look at this dog. The dog must be freezing. Hey, Sam Pod, good to see you. Jack says you have a place to crash in the city. I do. I'm probably going to stay with a buddy. I mean, I would go home to Long Island, but the trains are shut down, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, photos from around New York says, oh my gosh, Tom, we got to put the chat on slow motion tomorrow. Yeah, photos, I have no problem reading the comments, but tonight, obviously I cannot read them because I'm wearing gloves. Hey, somebody says, how's your beagle puppy? Very good. Love beagles. Love my beagle. Kaya74 says, wow. Pops is where I lived. Weeks ago, it snowed 4 inches. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see? At every single intersection across New York, it's going to be exactly like this. It's just going to be icy water. Eric J. from Phoenix, never seen the snow. Wow. Hey, Crazy Otto says, do you take the beagle skating? So I don't. My beagle is actually getting old now, so I really want to make sure I'm not like exhausting the dog. But my beagle is almost 13 years old. Hey, Roy S., good to see you. Mario says, do people on the street ever get mad that they're on camera? No. It's not like I'm going up to people and shoving the camera in their face. So I try to avoid people, if anything. And if they do, you know, that's their issue, I guess. But when we stream, I actually try to avoid people. I think it's better. And plus, I always stream very late at night. We always start the streams at around 8 o'clock, 8:30. And we talk about, you know, financial topics, and I'm doing the show. So I actually try to stay away from people as much as possible. Terry P, good to see you. Auditing Chicago says, hey. What's going on, Auditing Chicago? Well, one of the biggest pieces of economic news we're going to get next week, we're going to get the jobs numbers. And supposedly they're supposed to be the worst jobs numbers on record because obviously we had that Omicron surge. So that is going to show. Oh, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm not walking. This looks like it's like a 5-foot deep puddle. Yeah, because, you know, obviously we had that Omicron surge that could have affected hiring. So I think the numbers are going to be a little bit skewed next week. But we'll cover it. We'll cover it on the show. Somebody says, greetings from Idaho. Vinny T says, snowy mess. Hey, Michael, this is beautiful at night when it snows. Pop says, do you hate it when it snows a lot? Yeah, I hate it when it snows a lot, but, you know, every once in a while, it's actually kind of nice. It's not too bad. If it's like, you know, one snowstorm a year, it's not bad. But if we keep getting hammered week after week after week, then, you know, it can get a little bit tedious. Yeah, Marty Lewis says, I used to enjoy walking in the snow. This road is all snow. It's not really that plowed that well. But we're coming up on one of my favorite places in the city because we're gonna have an amazing view of the Empire State Building. Beautiful view. TR, good to see you. What's up, TR? We got the sanitation truck coming through over here. Hey, Deborah says hello from Trinidad and Tobago. Laura says Chicago area is cold and we have some snow. Hey, Michelle Fishers has just found your channel. Cool. What's up, Michelle? Let's try to cross. I think I'm going to give you guys a tour of the new Moynihan train station tonight. Yeah, Marty Lewis says, Tom, this is the first snowplow I've seen on the live streams. Ratboy 2004 says, hey, I'm in Nova Scotia. We had lots of rain and 40 degrees. Well, I think I would rather have snow than rain. Eddie 99 says, what's the temperature? I think last time we checked, Eddie, it was right around 19 degrees. Hey, Talbot says, Tom, how you doing tonight? I'm doing really good. Doing really, really good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because the streets are going to be clear. There's not going to really be a lot of people in the city. And I think I'm going to be able to get a lot of work done tomorrow. So looking forward to Sunday. And even though I'm not a big football fan tomorrow, isn't the football games going to be played tomorrow? So maybe I'll check that out. Hey, Andrew says, I enjoy these walks more often than you think. Well, Andrew Logan, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Brian T. No Chase says, LIR still shut down system-wide. That's crazy. That is really crazy. I don't know what's going on with the Long Island Railroad, but you know, when I used to work downtown, I used to work on Wall Street near the Deutsche Bank. And I always used to take the train, even in the worst weather conditions. I would take the train when it was snowing a foot of snow out. Hey, Jose Catherine says, thanks for walking me and hubby, watch you on TV. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the $5 donation. And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Hopefully you're all staying warm and enjoying New York City. As we come up here on East 21st Street. Hey, Ratboy 2004 says, great commentary, dude, subscribed. Looking forward to more. Hey, thank you. Thanks for watching. Hey, Suzanne Light says, hello from Alabama. Very cool. Love Alabama here. Crazy Autos has got to be rooting for the Bengals, but they're probably going to get mahomed big time. Funny. Hey, thank you for, hey, Sunnyside, thank you for the $20 donation. This is Find a Hot Mocha Latte. Thank you, my pal Sunnyside. I appreciate the support. Very, very much. All right, so I'm going to cross the street here, guys, because I want to show you, this is my favorite view of the Empire State Building. And for those of you who've been here for a long time, in the summer, we used to skateboard right up this avenue right here. And the view is my favorite. So everybody look to the right, you'll see the Empire. In my opinion, this is one of the best views you'll get. It's right here on East 22nd Street in Broadway. Fred, good to see you. Emily, good to see you. Emily says St. Louis possible ice storm on Wednesday. Yikes. A lot of people are saying go Bengals. Marty Lewis has loved that view. Ruby Falcones has loved that view. Same here. Yeah, the Flatiron Building is a block away. Hey, Nirvana Fan 500s has just tuned in. You've got me, and you got a cranking shot. Yeah, this is what I like to call a face-ripping view. This view is so beautiful. It'll rip your face off. Beautiful view. One of my favorites. This is also a nice one too, this clock tower here. Hey, KJ Bill says hello from Connecticut. Yeah, I mean, even though it's cold and even though there's snow on the ground, you know, once in a while New York looks beautiful in the snow. But the only thing is getting through the part where the snow melts and everything is an icy mess. But besides that, I mean, it's really nice out tonight. Daniel G says, I'd like the Rams to win this year, so heaven will not wait anymore. David says, hello from Boston. NE says, are you near Wall Street? We are not near Wall Street tonight. Wall Street is all the way on the other side of Manhattan, lower Manhattan. Tonight we were walking around Little Italy, the Bowery, the Lower East Side, SoHo, and now we are making our way to Midtown Manhattan. Hey, somebody says hello from Queens. Welcome everybody from Queens, New York. If you look straight ahead, you can actually see the Chrysler Building too. Right here, that's the very top of the Chrysler Building. So you can see the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building in one shot. Hey, Broad Rods is the Empire State Building. What an iconic view. Daniel G says, but you have to go to Wall Street one of these nights, Tom. Yeah, I think we'll probably do that Tuesday because I have a couple meetings in the city. It's not going to be too cold on Tuesday. And I think we'll take a trip down to the New York Stock Exchange, because before I go back to Miami, I want to see the Federal Hall. Oof. Man, we just walked through a lot of snow. Too much. So we're actually standing directly under the very famous Flatiron Building. Here's another sanitation vehicle right here. Canyon says, don't they trade in Jersey now? Yeah, so that's what, you know, what a lot of people don't realize is the New York Stock Exchange is pretty much just like a TV studio for CNBC. All of the trading on Wall Street, well, the vast majority is all algorithmic trading. And a lot of that trading settlement actually happens in New Jersey. So the floor of the New York Stock Exchange is really just a TV studio and a historic landmark. It's not like back in the day where you actually had a lot of broker dealers on the floor placing trades. All of that stuff is algorithmic now. And a lot of the market making activity. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So this is the Flatiron Building, but unfortunately they have all the scaffolding up. So we'll continue to walk. So this is Italy, and Italy is a very famous like Italian grocery store. I'd say it's a little bit overpriced, but it is good nonetheless. It's nice to visit right here. So Italy is actually partly owned by the owner that owns Becco, B-E-C-C-O, B-E-C-C-O, Lydia. Very good. This guy's got his bike out in the snow. You know, maybe tomorrow we'll put some chains on the skateboard wheels and see if we can roll around the city on the skateboard. Just kidding. All right, I'll show you guys Madison Square Park. Good view from here. Somebody says, Tom, is this the most snow you've seen in New York City? No way. No way. I mean, there's been times over the years where we've gotten hammered with snow, like crazy amount, almost like 3 feet. This is nothing compared to what it's been in years past. Hey, Randy says, good evening, Tom. Nice to see that you're out tonight. New York City looking good. What's up, Randy? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, BB says, hi, I'm new subscriber and good evening. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate it. Canyon says, how do you get around Miami? Uber? No, I don't take Uber. So where I am, the public transportation is actually very good. So I get on the bus and it takes me to downtown Miami in the Brickell in under 30 minutes. And then once you're in downtown Miami, you can take the Metro Mover, which is free. But I will be getting a skateboard down there, so I'll be able to get around even better. Boxing says, we live in Cali life out here. Somebody says, go to Koreatown. We'll take a quick walk around Koreatown. K-Town is one of my favorite spots. We almost go to K-Town almost every night on the stream. 32nd Street. Hey, Lupe is here. Lupe is our moderator from Oklahoma. What's up, Lupe? Good to see you, and I hope you're well. So my favorite Korean barbecue spot is Baekjeong. Very good. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, Tom, just keep repeating, Wednesday equals Miami. Chris, I know, right? Well, thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And I'm happy to hear that you're back to work now and your foot is feeling better. So thank you. Miss Bash says, it's so dark. Tom, you're not scared? I'm probably more scared when it's light out. So check out the Smith. This is a very good restaurant here. I mean, it's all right. It's a little bit overrated, but it's all right. It's not too bad. Hey, Paul and Lil says, new subscriber from Albuquerque. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Lupe, thank you so much for the $1.50 donation. Appreciate you, Lupe. Hope everything's going well in Oklahoma as we are crossing West 27th Street, headed uptown. You know, maybe we'll take a trip to Hudson Yards tonight. We'll see. Somebody says hello from East Texas. Welcome everybody from Texas. Hey, Jack says couldn't get into the city today. Yeah, Jack, the Long Island Railroad was shut down, unfortunately. But supposedly there was a big concert at Madison Square Garden, but nobody from Long Island or New Jersey. I think the Jersey Transit's also totally shut down. Hey, Jack Shen says North Jersey here. What's up? What's going on, Jack? Hey, Felix says, hey, Tom, congratulations on 10,000. Appreciate it, Felix. Always a pleasure talking to you on the streams, Felix. Hey, Brian says, Tom, I'm a new subscriber from Missouri. Thank you, Brian, for joining the channel, and hope you're well in Missouri. Curtis is hi from Florida, where it's cold. Yeah, a little crazy. It seems like everywhere on the East Coast is cold tonight. Gene Paul says, we may have iguanas falling from the trees. Lady O says, yeah, Tom, the New Jersey Transit shut down almost immediately. This is a good spot to eat. Dig, very good place. It used to be called Dig In, but they rebranded to Dig. JTS says, Tom, when is your last day in New York? When are you going back to Miami? So it's to be determined. It's probably going to be maybe Wednesday. I want to try to get out Tuesday. But yeah, for everybody on the stream, we do split our time 50-50 now. Oh, look at this dog. I think that's a beagle. Oh, it is. Dude. That's exactly how my dog looked when he was a puppy. Yeah, as you guys can tell, the attention span is not great. But yeah, we split our time 50-50 between New York City and Miami. So we'll be back in Miami very soon, don't worry. Hey, Aussie says good day. What's up, everybody from Australia? Good to see you. Yeah, Lady O says, oh, a beagle. Yeah, Lupe says Snoopy is a beagle. Snoopy definitely is a beagle. I know, Ruby says his little paws must be frozen. You gotta limit the amount of time the dog is outside, for sure. Oh, we got the wind picking up. Yikes. Hey, Western Mass Dave is here. What's up, Western Mass Dave? Good to see you. So the beagle mainly spends a lot of time with my grandmother. The beagle loves my grandmother. Hey, Pop says, I also come from North Carolina. Awesome. AZ the Wiz says, it snows, who cares? What's up, AZ the Wiz? Good to see you, hope you're well. I'm assuming you're in Arizona. Hey, Action Kid is here. What's up, AK? My good pal. Says, are you going back to Long Island with the LIRR shut down? Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, they shut it down entirely. So I think I'm gonna have to stay in the city. I'm probably gonna stay with one of my buddies weekend, and thank you for watching. You know, and it's funny, AK, because, you know, years past, we used to have a ton of snowstorms, and I used to take the LIRR in crazy weather, way worse than this. But I think this year they're shutting everything down because not many people are taking the trains anyway. So there's no use to keep the trains running when nobody's taking them. You know, I remember taking the train to the city every single day for work, and the trains were so packed. and now there's nobody. Hey, Christy F with $10 donation. Thank you. Says, I think you are nuts for being out in the cold, but thank you for freezing for our entertainment. Appreciate you. Hey, Christy, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. And here's an even better view of the Empire State Building from Koreatown, 32nd Street, one of my favorite spots here. Hey, Jack Shen, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Christy, you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But this is one of my favorite shots of the Empire right here from Koreatown. Hey, Rick says, hey, Tom, hello from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Happy New Year. All right, so we'll take one lap around Koreatown. And then we'll warm up a little bit in the new Moynihan train station. That's where I take the Long Island Railroad home, but unfortunately tonight, everything is shut down. Somebody says, amazing, we don't have that in Paris. So in my opinion, if you're coming to have a good time in New York, Koreatown's probably in the top 3 places to do that. The food is amazing. There's always something to do. And I'll show you guys my favorite Korean barbecue spot here. But I probably come here at least once or twice a week to Koreatown. And it is freezing.
There was the one over there, Space Karaoke on the left before. Ariel, are you looking it up? Oh yeah, that's the one
What's the place we went to for my birthday?
I don't remember.
KO says, K-Town so busy. Yeah, Koreatown is always busy. Doesn't matter if there's a blizzard or anything. But if you're looking to come to Koreatown and not spend too much money and eat something good, if you go to this Food Gallery 32, there's a lot of good places in there. But my favorite place in Food Gallery 32 is Pelicana Chicken, and it's on the 2nd floor. Really good spot. Hey, Marty MC says hello from Florida. What's up, Marty? So at the end of the block here is my favorite Korean barbecue place. It's right next to Love Korean Barbecue. It's called Baekjung. Oh, look at all the snow and everything here. Hey, Two Spirit Natives says hello from state of Washington. Good to see everybody from Washington State. Russell Millis is stuck in Philly. So wasn't there a big bridge that collapsed in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? So here it is. This is Baekjung right here. This is by far the greatest Korean barbecue place in the city, right there. And when you're eating Korean barbecue outside, you're gonna have an amazing view of the Empire State Building right here. Lay this, as Pittsburgh has lots of bridges. I think there was a major collapse, unfortunately. Eight Days Work says, have you been to the top of the Empire? Yeah, only when I was like a kid. You know what? I actually may have went to not too long ago. I gotta remember. Not in a while, but so speaking, we were on the channel, we were talking about Microsoft's earnings, and Microsoft owns LinkedIn, and LinkedIn's corporate offices are actually right in the Empire State Building. And one of my buddies works there at LinkedIn. I actually think he just quit to take another job, but and according to Microsoft's earnings report, LinkedIn had its highest engagement quarter ever and brought in the most revenue of LinkedIn's history last quarter. But obviously the main thing that we like to look for when we're talking about Microsoft's earnings is their Azure cloud platform. That's really the main growth driver. But we covered that this week. We won't go into too much detail now, being that it's Saturday. Hey, Marilyn is here. What's up, Marilyn? Good to see you. Marilyn joining us from Murray Hill. So this place is good too. Sometimes I go in here, it's very cheap, but very good. It's called BBQ Chicken. And during Christmas time, they actually have one of my favorite things to get, which is their maple, I think it's called maple butter chicken. Very good, right in there. '95s is nice to finally catch the Snowstorm. Yeah, Korean chicken is the best in the world. I agree with that comment. Agreed 100%. Ruby says Maple should be my middle name. Love Maple. Well, Ruby, you gotta come to that place. Only during the holidays they have it. But it's their maple chicken. It is phenomenal. Diversity 77777 says you missed the snowball fight at Madison Square Park. No, at Washington Square Park. Yeah, you're right. I saw that online today. They had a big snowball fight at Washington Square Park today. All right, we are almost back to the Moynihan train station. We're gonna take a little walk around, and then I want to check out the Hudson Yards tonight. So we'll do that briefly. Ooh, but it is like ice here. Crazy ice. Oh, you all right? Jeez. Yeah, it's crazy icy here. Hey, Bruce, is the first time I was in New York was 3 weeks after 9/11. Empire was just open the day we were going home. Says Bruce. What's up, Bruce? Hey, Pacific Desert Raid is here. Big MC fan. Good to see you. Sally is here. What's up, Sally? Christina Lazo says hi. Cheers from Argentina. New York City looks beautiful. Thank you for showing us. I see Carol C. Says, hey, Tom, how can you stand that chilly weather? Yeah, Carol, it's going to be it is pretty strange how I'm holding up here, being that I came from Miami, Florida. But I guess I'm used to it from the years growing up here around here, so. Good to see you, Carol H. Ooh, here's a prime example. Look at these puddles. Horrible. Paul P says, what's your favorite S&P 500 ETF? My favorite S&P 500 ETF would probably have to be SoHo, because I think that one has the lowest expense ratio, although there are some Fidelity products now. Ooh, this is nice standing right here. It's so warm. There are some Fidelity ETFs now that track the S&P 500 that have zero expense ratio, zero cost. It's all about keeping your costs low. Yeah, somebody says I have the OO and it's very good. I also have it as just like a liquidity thing to keep. I know, Lathos says love those warm vents. So last night on the stream, we were walking around Penn Station, and there was so many people getting out for the Rangers game. The New York Rangers was just letting out. Hey, British Gray. What's up, British Gray? From Tampa, Florida. Good to see you. Hey, Juan Rodriguez is joining us. What's up, Juan? DZ Boys, good to see you. Hey, Lee says Schwab has now beat Vanguard expenses. Yeah, Lee, and there's also some Fidelity funds that have zero expense ratio, which is good. Yeah, it's all about keeping your expenses as low as possible. You want to reduce the amount of fees that you pay to Wall Street. There's no reason to pay a couple points to these money managers. Hey, Kel Cal says hi from Cleveland, Ohio. What's up, Kel? Mike S says need a jab to do anything in New York City? Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, Daniel says hi from Harlem, Georgia. Hey, Samantha A says hi, Sam from the Bronx. Watching, don't split. We'll try not to. Good to see you, Samantha. We've got a big steam pipe here. Hey, the Doppelganger said subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the streams, feel free to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. We usually go live 5 days a week. On weekdays, we stream and talk about financial topics as well as tech topics. Let's see if I could cross. But on the weekends, we usually just stream and hang out. Usually on the weekends, no topics, kind of just hang out. Go up this way.
She's a beautiful girl, bro.
Razzle Dazzle 786. Hey, Razzle Dazzle, when are you moving to New York? Or have you already moved here? I remember you telling me, but I think I may have forgotten. Kel Cow says, how long do you normally walk around? Usually probably until the phone dies. But maybe about 2 hours each night after work. So here's another good view of the Empire State Building right here. And this is right outside Pennsylvania Station. Hey, Brian T says, I'm freezing right now in Orlando. Hey, Robert Muhammad says, Tom, congratulations on 10K. Thank you, Robert. Good to see you, Robert Muhammad. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Christian Felix. Good to see you, Christian. So now we're at 34th Street and 7th Avenue. This is outside the main Macy's building, the largest department store. CLG. This is hi from Harlem, New York. Can't walk on this broken ankle, so thanks for this. We'll get well soon. Please get well soon. Hey, what's going on? Hitting you up from Balmy, San Francisco, man. You must really be in love with that town to be walking around in this. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Yeah. Love New York, love Miami. Two good places to be, for sure. This is, let's see inside the new train station. We're about to go in there right now. So we're gonna walk over to 8th Avenue and we're gonna be able to see the new Moynihan train station. And I wanna show you guys in the post office. We've been in there a couple times, but the post office looks amazing in there. You guys will see it in a minute. Hey, Joyce Carter. What's up, Joyce? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hey, somebody from Frankfurt, Germany. Welcome, everybody from Frankfurt, Germany. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Hey, Dan McLaren says, Tom, is your position fully remote? Or do I have to address? So I left my old tech company to try to start my own sort of technology consultancy. But there is a big company that I do contract with. But no, I don't work remote. But I did just get a WeWork office where I can work out of any WeWork. I can work out of any WeWork in the country. Ooh, look at this car. Man, he's gonna have a hard time getting out of that one. What's up, FB? Hey, Comic-Con Hunter is here. What's up, Comic-Con Hunter? Good to see you. Sunshine, New York is here. Hope you're dealing with the storm pretty well, Sunshine. Hey, Elizabeth says, hey, Tom, stay warm. Good to see you. I see Mario is here. What's up, Mario? Felicia says, Asheville, North Carolina. What's going on from Asheville, North Carolina? Hey, James says hello from Australia. Good to see everybody from Australia. So this is 34th Street, Penn Station. You can get the AC and the E trains. But on the east side, you could also get the 1, 2, and the 3. We'll go this way and out. This is the New Yorker Hotel. You can get the Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit, and the Amtrak. Okay, we're about to have a good view of Madison Square Garden right here. So this is where the New York Knicks play, and also a lot of the hockey games. But tonight there's actually a big concert going on here. And this is another view of the Empire. Tim Conway. What's up, Tim? Sally's here. This is beautiful. I really want to see Billy Joel play a concert here in Madison Square Garden. That's what I want to see. I think Billy Joel and MSG is going to be an experience that I think everybody needs to witness at least once in their life. So here's another good view of the Empire. Hey, Michael Jr. Welsh says, hey Tom, Michael from Whole Foods Union Square. Love you and your channel and here to support you and what you're doing. Hey, Michael, appreciate it. Yeah, Michael is the manager at the Whole Foods there in Union Square. Awesome place, awesome spot. And as we know now that Amazon did the famous acquisition of Whole Foods. So great benefits, great job there. Awesome, Michael, and thank you for the support. I appreciate you very much. So let's see if we can go in here. Ooh, it may be closed. Let's see. Ooh, it's open. We have to be quiet in here, but it's good architecture. Oh my God, that feels good. So they just redid the post office here. Check out the ceilings. They just redid this whole thing, but they kept the original sort of architecture intact. Somebody says, what is this place? So this is the post office. This is the United States Post Office. But back in the day, every single one of these windows used to be open. People mailing stuff. No, so these weren't telephone booths. These were actually like booths where people would mail things. But now there's only like 1 or 2 open, obviously, because nobody really mails anything anymore. But if you keep walking here, it'll bring you to the main Moynihan train station, where it's the brand new Penn Station, where you can get the Long Island Railroad, everything. Yeah, these are all the old original windows here. But now this is the brand new Moynihan train station. You could access it right there. But obviously there's nobody here because it's closed down for the day. So this is usually how I get home. It'll show you the track. So if there's the Babylon line, Long Beach line, you go down in here and all of the tracks are under the ground right here. Meow says Grand Central Station. No, this is the brand new Moynihan train hall. I think they did a great job too. And down here is where you have the Long Island Railroad waiting area right here. But right up here is the brand new Amtrak lounge. So brand new, they did a good job. Marty McFly, good to see you. Flavio, Lana S, his family from Babylon. Awesome. Yeah, Babylon is the last stop, obviously. But I took that line for many years. I think it goes Penn Station, and then Jamaica, Rockville Center, Baldwin, Freeport, Belmore, Wantagh, Seaford, Massapequa, Massapequa Park, Amityville, Copeg, Lindenhurst, and Babylon. LB is here. What's up, LB? James says, looks like the London train shed. Yeah, there's not many people here. No, the Bank of America CEO is Moynihan. This is Moynihan. All right, what about now? Are we still... So this is the brand new bar that they opened up in the lower level. Yeah, so the reason why there's no people here today is because the trains are all shut down. So there's no trains in operation right now. Canyon says, what college did I go to? I went to the City College. Jenny says, well, they closed the whole Long Island Railroad down because of the snow. But it's a little weird because, you know, I was a long time, and there was way worse snowstorms than this, and they never closed the trains. I think they closed it this year because there's nobody taking the trains anymore. You know, it's not like it used to be back in the day before COVID. Canyon says, what's SUNY? No. So in New York City, there's CUNY. So C-U-N-Y. S-U-N-Y is State University in New York, but CUNY is City. So I went to the City University in New York. At John Jay. It's called John Jay College. It's in the CUNY system. So now we are going to exit on 9th Avenue right here. And now let's head to the Hudson Yards. Ooh, it is cold. No, actually, we'll exit out of the other way because that's an easier shot than going all the way around the block. Okay, 33rd Street exit.
6870 track, 6870 track 7744 track 7744 track 19.
Okay, this is the 33rd Street exit. A little bit easier to get around from here. Horatio Snipes, Tom, are you a boxer? No, not a boxer. Here we are. This is a lot better. So this is another view of the Empire. Great view. Yeah, brace yourself, cold. It's nice and warm in there though. So we'll take a look at the vessel and then we'll call it a night. I'm curious to see if anybody's at the Hudson Yards tonight. We'll see. Yeah, Pacific Desert Rains, it looks pretty with all the snow though. Yeah, I mean the snow is good for a couple days, but you know, then it gets to be a little bit of a nuisance. You know what I just realized? It's probably gonna get like crazy. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna put my glove back on. It's probably gonna get crazy. Aaron Pearl says, where does Tom get this energy? It's actually how I relax, surprisingly. But the Hudson Yards today, it's gonna be crazy windy. and I think you guys aren't going to be able to hear anything with the wind noise. So we'll head uptown because I got to meet my buddy up there anyway, and then we're going to head back to his place to the Lower East Side. So I might as well head to my final destination, which is 42nd Street. Well, 43rd. Hey, TME's TV says, hey Tom, just finished the Grand Ole Opry. Awesome. TME TV is from Tennessee. Good to see you as always. Cosmos is Thomas staying out on my couch tonight. CLG says, hope you stay warm. Yeah, Ruby Falcons is a good decision, Tom. Yeah, if I have to go to 43rd anyway, you might as well end the stream at 43rd. Jenny says, is that Madison Square Garden ahead? It is. So right ahead you could see the Empire State Building, Madison Square Garden is station. Hey, welcome from Kingston, New York. Hey, Chris from Miami. Is freezing here. Yeah, Chris, I heard about that. I think you guys are gonna be right around 34 degrees tonight. You know, I want to take you guys on the downstairs, but we usually always buffer. So I'll show you guys the downstairs in the Moynihan train station, but if we buffer, we're just going to have to go right back out. But I think we are going to buffer because it never works here. Robert S. says, do you live in New York? I do. Joe says, how far are you from Brooklyn? We're really far away from Brooklyn. So let me know if we buffer, everybody. But every time we try to do a tour of the train station, it never works.
Train 90, scheduled to arrive at 11:23 p.m. from Savannah, has been canceled. Please visit the ticket office. Apologize for any inconvenience.
$5 donation. So how we... Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of here. Okay, what about now? I think we're good. Yeah, isn't that terrible? So we can never walk through the train station because it always buffers. Hey, T. Ross says hello from Compton, California. Good to see you. Okay, now it's fine. Got it. Yeah, it seems like it always buffers when we walk through here. So we have to, I mean, there's no service here, so we'll have to see. But hopefully you guys at least got to see a little bit of it. Hey, Zach says Dayton, Ohio here. What's up, Zach? All right, we'll continue on, but so this is where we were in. We were right in here, this post office, and it looks beautiful. Originally, they were going to take down all of these amazing columns here, but I'm so glad they kept it up because this looks way better than any sort of, you know, new modern architecture in my view. Sunnyside's this beautiful building. What's up, Sunnyside? Yeah, Horatio Snipes, we will try to do a stream from Grand Central Station during business hours. The only thing is we usually stream 5 days a week, right around 8:30 at night, because that's when I get out of work. So it's very difficult for me to stream during the day because I am working during the day. Yeah, Lou G says, what an idiot. You know, who would change the facade of this building? I have no idea. I mean, I'll give you guys one more look at it. I mean, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure who would ever want to take this down. How you doing? What do you do for work? I'm in tech sales. So I mainly specialize in enterprise software as well as traditional telecommunication. Yeah, Canyon says that's for a post office. But yeah, we always talk about that too on the stream. You know, career path. So a lot of times we talk about how to break into investment banking, sales and trading. If you want to be quantitative or enterprise software sales, software engineering, we talk about that a lot. But for those of you who are new, I did just send out the Behind the Street newsletter, which is a free financial newsletter I write every single week. You can click the first link in the description or type !news, N-E-W-S, in the chat, and the Nightbot will take you to the link where you can sign up for the Behind the Street newsletter. So this is 8th Avenue. We're gonna head back towards Macy's at Herald Square and then make a left and go uptown to 43rd Street, where we will conclude the stream. Yeah, everybody's typing news. Yeah, so the Nightbots is sign up here and it'll have the little link. Or I post them on my YouTube community page, but YouTube doesn't really allow me to put as many characters as I want. So they limit us to like 1,000 characters. So if you want the full one, it's there. Hey, Pablo's here. What's up, Pablo? Good to see you. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I think tomorrow's gonna be a really good day. The sun is supposed to come out, no more snow. It'll give the sanitation a little bit of time to clear the roads. Phil says, any sell on Oracle database stuff? Any sell? Oh, like have I worked for Oracle? No, I've never worked for Oracle. But Oracle is a good company. You know, back in the day, a lot of the old original enterprise salespeople used to work at Oracle, SAP, things like that. But nowadays, a lot of that has changed, and a lot of the sales talent is being drawn away to more innovative SaaS companies, so software as a service. Mainly, you know, if I had to do it all over again, I would really try to enter as an account executive or enterprise account executive in the cybersecurity space. So you could think about Symantec, Zscaler, CrowdStrike. any of those. Really, really good companies. Zscaler, CrowdStrike, Okta. Ooh, Phil and Lil, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Phil and Lil, appreciate it very much. Yeah, photos from around New York says Salesforce. Agreed. So Salesforce, obviously we talk about that a lot on the channel. Mark Benioff, great CEO. They specialize in CRM, so customer relationship management, but they also just did an acquisition of Slack. And Slack was a publicly traded company under the ticker symbol WORK, W-O-R-K. And Slack competes with like a Microsoft Teams. Hey, Roadrunner says, do you think software testing has good jobs in Queens? Software testing. Yeah, I mean, if you're a full stack engineer or something like that, I think there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of jobs pretty much anywhere. So yeah, if you want to pick up a new coding language or something like that, I think that there's a lot of value in that for sure. Hey, Meat Man, good to see you. Hope you're well. Hey, John is here. Says hi, Wall Street. What's up, John? We're walking 34th Street, right outside of Macy's. Marsha Kelly says, is this video live? Where is it? Where are you heading? Well, we are heading to 43rd Street tonight, but this video is not live tonight. Just kidding, we are live. MH2 says, is this live? We are. This is live. Hey, Penelope says, looking forward to tomorrow. My father-in-law worked for Oracle in the 90s and he loved and hated it. Yeah, so Oracle, Larry Ellison company. But Larry Ellison was very, very wrong on cloud computing. Ricardo says, what do you recommend for a beginner looking to break into the tech industry as far as certifications? Well, I think the easiest way, in my view, I wouldn't focus on like the certifications per se. I would just focus on building the relevant skills, right? So you really have to ask yourself, am I taking this certification just to look good on a resume? Or am I doing this to actually acquire a skill? So what I would do is, you know, a lot of positions at companies, especially in the software space and in the tech space, you actually don't even need to be that technical, and you really don't even need to know how to code. You know, if you were on the sales side, yes, it helps to know your way around Python, C++, Node, JavaScript, and all that stuff. You know, if you're helping with implementations to connect different APIs. But I think the biggest thing is just try to acquire as many skills as possible and make yourself as marketable as possible. But for entry-level positions, if you want to get yourself a break into tech, you know, I would look for business development representative positions, you know, where you're prospecting for new business for, you know, let's say like a Snowflake, an Okta, a CrowdStrike, a Palantir, something like that. And that's on the sales side. And then if you want to go from the sales side of things to the product development, DevOps, or whatever, engineering side, you can make that move internally because now you are with the company. So I think it's easier to break into tech from a sales perspective And then once you're in the company, you know, if you really, really work on your coding skills, you can really move anywhere you want. But everybody, we do have to call it a night. My phone is on 10% battery, and I do need to save my battery. But I appreciate everybody joining tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Here on the show, we live stream 5 days a week between New York City and Miami, and we talk about finance and technology. So Sunshine After Rain, all of our moderators, everybody who's been donating to the channel, I appreciate it very, very much. We will see you all right back here tomorrow as we go live from New York City on Sunday. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be sunny. The snow is going to be gone. So Jonathan Richards, I appreciate you. Alicia, Pacific Desert Raid, Keenan, photos from around New York, Russell, JB, appreciate it. Christian Felix, Sunshine After Rain, Laytha, fascinating. Marcy M, Laytha, appreciate it. Keenan, David, and everybody. Karina Thompson, enjoy the night into the mighty ball. Have a good night wherever you are, because there's always a bull market somewhere, and you just need to know where to look. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all right back here tomorrow. First link in the description is the Behind the Street newsletter if you want to sign up for the newsletter, and I will see you all in the next one. Be safe, be warm. Signing out, New York City.